guys, what's up? My name is Master Elite. Welcome back in today. This video is a different video that I haven't usually made any of these, but I'm gonna plan on making this like a series. And this is how it feels. How it feels series is heavily inspired by Lazy Purple's how it feels to play Team Fortress 2 characters, except mine is with mine is with Total Colors 2. So hope you all guys enjoy, and yeah, let's just get right into it. So Flanker is a very special class. It is a very, very special class with the ability to go about 30% times more than 33% faster than any class in the game. And this has a big ability to be able to pick fights. What I mean by this is that, ooh, that was a nice kill. But what I mean is that with its speed, you can easily get in and out of situations. So, and with its double jump ability, which makes it even more overpowered, it's even better. Now, what I mean for its ability to pick fights is that if you are ever being rushed by somebody or something, you can easily get out of it by just running away. And this is very helpful in any combat game. And to think about that, Flanker is literally a stickman with a shotgun. It makes it pretty overpowered. Now, even though it has its upsides, it has a decent amount of downsides. One, it has low health, so you can't really do anything there. And it's overall just kind of one of the harder classes to play. Well, unless, obviously, unless you're playing a different type of class or using the combat shotgun. So, what I mean is that I can do this and I can escape a heavy and maybe, nope, okay, but I can kill a heavy if I wanted to with a certain type of setup. And heavies are hard to kill unless you are a spy. Now, what makes the Flanker also really just fun to play is that it's mobility. And I know I've already talked about a lot about speed. And I mean, that's basically what I'm going to base its video off of, is its speed, because I mean, what else is there to talk about? Anyways, Flanker can be, let's just say, resisted. And it can be resisted in a long form of wood. Now, Flankers aren't the best class for this type of stuff, but especially when you pair the Flanker with lever shotgun, it can be a pretty good class. And you're probably wondering, how's the stock shotgun the best shotgun the Flanker has? Well, the stock shotgun, like its description is, you can fill your enemy's barrels. Now, one of the things I love about Flankers, you get to feel like a fast prick. Look at this. I can take down their medic, reload, where I'm gonna go this time. Delete their demo, come back up here, and then go ahead and start to kill their sniper before I inevitably die. This is what I love about Flanker. And especially if you can get all those bullets into that person's hitbox, that is one of the most satisfying moments you are ever going to get as a Flanker. Or as really any class. I mean, that's just with any class. 36, like 14. I still die, but do you see how much damage that did? Oh no, okay. Now it's too bad. Okay, yep. You get what I mean. Okay. And enough with Flanker being a fast class. Let's talk about its weapons. Lever Shotgun is probably the best stock weapon there is. It's probably one of these best weapons in the game. Its ability to do 90 damage to a person in one shot. That's pretty dang overpowered. Especially with equipping it with the 6-point shuriken and the wooden sword, you can do a heck of a ton of damage. The wooden sword allows you to basically mark people for death, meaning that if I hit them, now everything I do is a crit. Although he can't get countered by a lot of stuff since he doesn't really have any other way to deflect them. Flanker can be hard at times to use, especially if you aren't playing with the wooden sword. I mean like this, like sure Flanker can clutch, but it is very hard to clutch with it because you just end up like filling your enemies, like it says, you end up filling your enemies with holes and then dying to a sniper. Although snipers can be really easy pickings on this game, they can also be devastatingly hard to beat. Like, I mean, look, I got shot in the face like, even when I crouched. But then, 1, 2, boom, 1, 2, and then another one, charge up to death, critical, hit him, run away, get some heals maybe, and then end up dying. As you can see from my points, Flanker can be very subjective and can be a very mixed class. Now let's go back onto the guns and let's talk about the Labra double barrel. Oh, not. Alright. Now, the only way that you can counter this weapon, and I literally mean it, is that you have to use stock shotgun. Because this thing is not really all that consistent, but with its ability for you to do a triple jump, it's pretty dang nice. What I mean by that is that you can go over here, and you can see 2, 4. Now here I did a decent amount of damage to that dude, but the double barrel shotgun is inconsistent. You can end up doing like 3 damage to a person, or you can end up doing like 100. That's the only thing that I don't like about the double barrel shotgun. If it was more consistent, I probably would like it a lot more. But because it's not really consistent, it's an okay gun. But when you end up pairing it with, when you end up pairing it with, something that makes you jump higher, even though you can do a triple, like, even though you can do that and literally one-shot people and get close enough to them, like, it's not all that good. It's not all that good if you're going to be, like, it's not all that good if you're going to be farther away, unlike the stock shotgun, which can basically snipe people. It's like I only do 46 damage there, even though all my pellets landed, that's the thing I just don't like about it. Now, with me getting this medic,
Excuse me.
alright, with me getting that medic, I'm going to go commit die, and run around and mark not dead. Alright, let's talk about the next gun. Babyface's Blaster. This gun can be really overpowered. Like, this gun can be very overpowered, and what I mean by that is the good stats. So Babyface's blaster on hit builds boost, and run speed increases with boost. Although you do lose a couple of bullets, I think it's totally worth it, because I will show you in just a second if I can get to somebody. Sniper. Oh, also, did I talk about that you can basically cap, and it makes it look like capping two people? Yeah, this is what I mean. You gain an incredible boost, which really anything with movement speed is incredibly overpowered in situations like that. So this thing can be really good and also really bad at the same time, because if you don't end up hitting anybody, then you just lost that 10 speed and 2 bullets. But if you can aim decent, then you can do really, really well. Like, I mean, super duper well. So 1, 2, and then you die. Ah, this is gonna be talking about snipers all day. Like, literally, I know in TF2 they're literally like, you can kill them really easily, but in this game you just can't kill snipers. This is literally the only thing I'm gonna be talking about is snipers, because they keep on just. Alright. Let's try to see what this weapon can do. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I got a boost. Now I can go over here. 3, 4. Again. And I get a massive boost. And oh gosh, I am dead. Never mind. But yeah. It can get killed. Let's just go on to the next one. So next weapon is Perceptionist. I don't really like this weapon all that much. It deals and... Sorry, I thought I saw a spy. This weapon, just by the look of it, it makes me feel like I'm holding like a sniper rifle instead of a shotgun, which I really don't like. And although you do gain a couple of ammo, it's really not worth it unless you're going to be able.
Strike out, Pally. My turn to bat.
It's really not worth it to lose the minus 20 bullets per shot unless you can get behind them. So I mean, yes, flanker can do cheesy flanks, but again, it's really not all that good unless you can actually get them. So I'll try to demonstrate right here. See, mini crit. Mini crit. Yeah. So it can do mini crits when you're behind somebody, but like I don't ever see myself using that. But that will go on to the specialist. I know I was kind of sticking up for this gun in my I know I did a video that I later scrapped because it wasn't all that good. I was rating every flanker gun. Where did I put that? I don't know. I think I did. Anyways, I know I tried to stick up for this gun, but I hadn't used it a lot. This gun is bad. I don't really have to say much more. The idea is there. The execution is awful. I don't like it. Okay. Now that's really all the guns. Now let's talk about secondaries. The secondaries are probably some of the, I'm gonna have to say, questionable weapons. What I mean is that, like, you have this, which can give a damage bonus, greater jump. Then you have Mad Milk. Probably one of I'll say I don't have it. Probably one of the best weapons or side weapons to use for this is basically the Bloxy Cola is perfect for flanks if you want to flank. hence the name flanker. Now, I wouldn't suggest using it all that much because it can end up killing you, like a lot. Like, if I use it right here, okay, sure, I gain a speed resistance and invulnerability. Okay, I go right here, and I mean, it can be going some ways. 1, 2, 3. Mark them, Mark, please, please. Yeah, that's what I mean. It doesn't really work all that well, and I mean, I'm not really all that good at flanker, but it doesn't work for me, and it's not a good side weapon. Now, I would say that it is an honorable mention just because of its power to literally zoom through enemies. Also catch enemies like that. But it's not really a good side weapon. Now, the best side weapon I would say is the Winger. What this does is it gives you a 15% damage bonus on top of your already overpowered gun or shotgun. The only downside it has to is a 50% clip, minus 50% clip size, but I mean I don't really use it all that much except for its add to the damage bonus. I don't really use it all that much. Well, I do use it a lot. I don't really use, although it is helpful to take down many sentries, I don't use the gun all that much. I just use it for then you do that, then you can die. Alright. Now, for the final thing that I want to talk about that is the melees. And that is probably the most effective weapon that's probably the most effective, like, sort of weapons that you're gonna get. I know, like, what about stock shot? It's not the most effective. But your melee can really determine life or death in a close range battle. So I would recommend using the wooden sword because it basically marks people for death, which you can just do right here. And you can see he's marked for death, which basically means every time he gets hit, it's going to be a mini crit or a crit. I think it's crit. Let me see. Alright. Yep, all damage taken to be mini crits. That's pretty overpowered. That is actually really overpowered. Because Flanker is this fast dude. He's this really fast dude. And especially when giving mini crits, that makes him even more overpowered by itself. So look, okay, oh geez. Mini crit, and I'm dead. Why did that not do? Okay. Anyways, you get the point. Now, although Flanker is a really overpowered class, this video wasn't about balance. This video wasn't about anything else. And especially with Flanker, this video wasn't about balance. It's about how it feels to play Flanker.